What is up, guys? It's your boy, one more weekend until Into the Light, Cactus, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of April 5th to the 8th, and so, let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Watcher's Grave on Nessus. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, for the exotics, we do have the Darcy here. Unfortunately, one of two heavy snipers, and the other one is getting all the big buffs, so not that great. Then we have the Knucklehead Raider, a 68 roll, but really not too spiky. Overall okay, but nothing crazy. Then we have an Insurmountable Skull Fort. It does have a strength spike, but 63 is really not too great and too much mobility. And then, a 66 Crown of Tempest, but way too much mobility, and really just, it's all in strength. So nothing too insane there. Moving on to the weapons, however, we do have the False Promises, Threat Detector, Eye of the Storm, nah. And then we have a Brass Attacks, Killing Wind Wellspring, again, not too impressive. This is so close to being decent. This is actually a pretty decent SMG overall. It can get some very good PvE rolls, especially. Subsistence is great, and multi-kill clip is great, but not together, right? Like, one prevents you from reloading and one wants you to reload all the time. So, unfortunate combo there. Then we have a Moving Target Frenzy, Sojourner's Tail, no thank you. Okay, wait a second. If this was Slide Shot, this would be insane, guys. Like, you have Disorienting Grenades. This is I think the only grenade launcher still that can get Slide Shot, and then Demo would be, chef's kiss. Unfortunately, like, Field Prep is actually not bad, giving you more reserve ammo. You get a better reload when you're crouched, but I think there's definitely some better, there is absolutely better Disorienting grenade launchers out there, so unfortunate. So close, so close. Now we have the Honor's Edge with Energy Transfer Surrounded. Surrounded is going to massively boost your sword damage, so, you could consider it. And then we have an Energy Transfer, Whirlwind Blade, Temptation's Hook. One more in the back here, guys. We have the Hawkmoon with Moving Target. Interesting. So, yeah, Moving Target. Some people really love this. Gonna improve your aim down size movement speed. And Fluted Barrel, hey, for handling and stability. Combat Grip for recoil. I've seen better. I've seen a lot better. And as for the weapon, first of all, let's take a look at Light.gg for the rarity of the Anti-Extinction set. Well, this was actually originally added in Season 1, Vanilla Destiny 2, but it's been re-added since Season 8 and beyond, and it's one of the more common armor sets that Xur sells, with over 49% of Guardians having this very helmet. So, moving on from there, let's check the actual rolls here. So, 63 with an Intellect Spike, no thank you. 66 on the higher end, but too much mobility and really not too spiky at all. 65, now this is definitely better. 65 with Discipline, Recovery, and then in third place, Resilience. Well, you kind of want all three of those stats with Recovery. I wish Resilience was higher, but certainly the big Discipline spike is pretty nice. Then for the boots, 68 is a great total, but always Bungie loves injecting all the Titan armor from Xur with a ton of mobility, and this is no exception. But let's go and switch to the Warlock. Alright, for the Warlock, 61 Gauntlet, but pretty good spikes. Like, you got Recovery, Resilience, Intellect. You still want a little bit of Intellect, but like overall pretty decent armor piece. Not God tier, but pretty decent. 64 with nothing but an Intellect spike. Yeah, this is not as exciting. Then we got 63, no spikes at all. And, whoa, 66. Huge Recovery spike, huge Discipline spike. This is what you want to see on the Warlock. This is this is an A+, if not an S tier piece right here. Like, 66 is very, very high, no mobility, and again, what you want on a Warlock, mainly you want 100 recovery, so this is banging, and then we followed up with Discipline. Fantastic piece. Moving on from there, let's check the Hunter. Alright, for the Hunter, well, finally, the class you want to see mobility on. Yeah, 63 with a huge mobility spike. Then we follow it up with Discipline. Yeah, this is really a pretty decent pair of gauntlets. Nothing absolutely insane, but okay. This is pretty interesting. 66 with massive resilience, massive strength. Now, on a hunter, like, this piece would be, I mean, if it had no mobility, it'd be better on Titan, but like overall, you still want resilience, and if you are, you know, trying to get your melee back, this could be a very good piece for you. Then 65, whoa, Hunter's getting all the spiky armor, literally the same thing. I mean, these are almost identical pieces, so if you wanted the chest piece, may I show you the helmet, because you're going to want that too. Like, these two pieces together, again, massive increase to strength, massive increase to resilience, and you followed up with each one has 10 mobility too, so you're not missing out on that stat either. So yeah, definitely an interesting option here. And then lastly, we have 64 with mobility, recovery, intellect here. Man, like, pretty interesting pieces. Every single one of them has some massive spikes. Again, it's like, do you want resilience over discipline over other stuff on a hunter? It really depends. You still want resilience. You still want that PvE damage resistance. There's a lot of builds that really want strength. So these two pieces could really augment those stats for certain builds that want them. But yeah, incredibly spiky. Everything incredibly spiky for the hunter, my goodness. Guys, that is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.